pissed off right now, just hung up on IBM. And they think that the problem's mine, but fuck, I know it's them. Their router's broken and it's bringing all our servers down. I didn't do it, so fuck you and screw it. Send technicians now. Last night I lost my iPod after losing a game of pool. I snapped and completely flipped out, but I didn't lose my cool. I know it's the pool house fault, there's no way that it's mine. Fuck those stupid fucking cunts while I can't listen to April Wine. I'm so angry that I'm going to go to Mickey D's. That little bastard better make my night. Because if there's no sweet and sour or extra salt on my fries, he's going to drown in Sprite. Fuck, I'm so pissed off right now, just got a bill in the mail. It's for dildos and anal beads, I did not partake in this sale. Oh wait a minute, oh yeah I did, well fuck them anyway. It wouldn't be so bad except now the mailman thinks I'm gay. I went to a baseball game last night at Wichita State. The Shockers lost their season opener and I went irate. Just swing the bat, you stupid cunt, it's not that hard at all. Why the fuck, why did you just bunt? Fuck you, just hit the ball. Now I see a kiosk in the lounge down in the back. I think I'll go cool down over some fries. Fuck the cheeseburger and fuck yourself. Give me free sauce with that. Oh, you're going to drown in Sprite. There's one thing that makes me happy for just a little while. It's having me some French fries, sweet and sour. Come on, man, you can break the rules. Just hook me up with the shit. No one's watching at this hour. Here, have a medium Sprite.
The day I got hooked up to the mighty internet, 'cause I was hooked into a world that I'd never forget. Websites, chat rooms, IRC, and live video streams. Online multimedia that looked like LSD dreams. Then I got my hands on something called cute FTP. I was told that I could have what I wanted for free. Went on to some guy's FTP, 1-to-4 ratio. Upload my swap file and downloaded Super Mario. Then I heard of something called an MP3 player. Had something to do with music compression and layer. Didn't give a damn about the facts given to me. Just wanted to download songs without buying the CD. Later I found Vivo movies compressed on the net. Downloaded one movie per night, as much as I could get. Titanic took a couple more, but less more wet and wild. It was like Christmas every day, and I was some rich man's child. But soon enough the downloads had to come straight back to me. Turns out it was the feds who ran that awesome FTP. We're setting up a trap for all us online criminals. They said fuck free speech, it's corrupted our youth, it's all allowable. One more game, one more app, one more cereal, and one more crack. Warez are the only thing for me. Hey now, one more game, one more app, one more cereal, and one more crack. Could someone get the crack for Duke 3D? DCC something IRC gives to everyone. Need a crack for Paint Shop Pro in seconds, download done. Stupid people buy domains with Warez in the name. When they're shut down I am pissed off, but they're the ones to blame. Quake 2 came out in Denmark 2 days for the USA. But thanks to FTPing I had my copy in a day. Unreal was just that, Unreal on my bandwidth supply. Took 3 weeks to get it, it sucked and I asked myself why. Got a CD burner with just 2 uses in mind. To download, copy and burn everything that I could find. And sell the disc to friend for only $7 a pop. $5 for the disc, $2 for my time, $7 for Photoshop. Pisses me off when I'm searching for something that's hard to find. I find a link to get a copy, but Netscape is blind. Says can't find file or something lame, which doesn't help me out. But 3 days later I get it and it removes all my doubts. Cops find out it's the second time, this time I go to jail. Not only my broke PC, but Warez plans they have all failed. I'm sitting in the slammer gonna Warez me a great big game tonight. And I'll be here for the next 10 years, can I Warez away? One more game, one more app, one more cereal, and one more crack. Warez are the only thing for me. Hey now, one more game, one more app, one more cereal, and one more crack. Could someone get the crack for Duke 3D? So I don't need the CD. One more game, one more app, one more cereal and one more crack. Warez are the only thing for me. Hey now, one more game, one more app, one more cereal and one more crack. Could someone get the crack for Duke 3D? One more game, one more app, one more cereal and one more crack. Warez are the only thing for me. Hey now, one more game, one more app, one more cereal and one more crack. But someone get the crack for Duke 3D. Could they someone to get it please? All I want is something free. Oh yeah. sitting at home one night all alone, and something comes over me. Grab my MasterCard and pick up the phone, and I turn on my TV. It's late night and there's not much on, paid ads claiming that they're free. Beautiful women saying their names and what extension that they'll be. Come on, pick up the phone right now, come chat with us for a spell. It's 2 a.m., what you waiting for? And I think, damn, might as well. And I call Phonesex Annie, she talks hot to me. Call Phonesex Annie, get the first minute for free. Tell my friends that they've got to call, hear her sexy voice. Throw your perverted hands in the air, shout and rejoice. Then we hit it off that first short night, and she gave her real name to me. It was Annabelle, Mary Jo, Nicolette, and she wanted a real life date with me. And I thought that there's nothing that could go wrong in my life. Got a date for only $50 taken from my life, saving me 40. That leaves 10 for me. But it meant that I could have all this phone sex for free, but no phone would ever be used by me. And it meant that maybe a physical love life would be a true reality. I call Phonesex Annie, she talked hot to me. Call Phonesex Annie, got my first call, that's for free. All my friends keep calling, they don't know that she is with me. So I snap and beat their heads in, and I cap all of their knees. And I just flipped out, made her scared, she fears me. She's going back to the agency, my Annie, and she will not accept calls from me. Won't she see? Oh yeah. Call Phonesex Annie, she talks hot to me. Call Phonesex Annie, get the first minute free. Tell my friends that they've got to call, hear her sexy voice. Throw your perverted hands in the air, shout and rejoice. But I scared off my Annie by beating my dumb, lamer friends. Showed her my mean side, it's a trait that'll never end. And she dared to do something so dumb, giving up free sex by being too damn territorial like my puppy Rex. Dumbest thing I've ever done was getting love with friends like a call. Now I call and I get big fat Gertrude and a free can of deep woods. Free can of deep woods. A free can of deep woods. A free can of deep woods. Of Phonesex Annie again.
Running a 486 with 16 megs of RAM. My system's brought to its knees just by email spam. Got almost no hard drive space, Duke 3D took it all. Overclocked so highly that my power supply stalls. Commander Keem wiped my hard drive clean. 14-inch monitor and 2 meg video. Just like a limbo, how low does my resolution go? My printer is black and white and moves on tractor feed. Blew a round chip while power breaking in Need for Speed. What the hell is a CD-ROM drive? I need an upgrade. I need a sound system that has some balls. Lord knows I need an upgrade. Got to lose this Sound Blaster Pro after all. I need an upgrade. I need to get on the internet fast. I need an upgrade. Technology's kicking my ass. In a Best Buy looking for the latest gaming craze. I told him my specs and the guy scoffed. What the hell's everyone playing these days? And who the hell is Lara Croft? By the way, do you guys give free RAM? Looking at the video cards, the TNT looks nice. I bet I could do 800 by 6. Then I look closer and then I see the price and yell out, why do you guys have to be pricks? The guy says it's only 99 bucks and I need an upgrade. I need something quicker, don't you guys see? Lord knows I need an upgrade. I wish my system could have USB. I need an upgrade. I wish there was someone out there who cared. Don't you guys like Quantum have some gigs to share? I need an upgrade. I need a 3D card, or so it seems. I need an upgrade. Playing Quake would be living a dream. I need an upgrade. When I'm crashed while listening to corn, I need an upgrade. My hard drive ain't big enough for my porn.
Stock 95, it was love at first sight. I bought you a can of beer and you got pissed and you yelled and cheered. I was excited about the fact I might get laid. You were excited about a beer for which someone else paid. We took a walk on the beach on a quiet moonlit night. I said I like Star Wars and you said Star Trek was better, and we got in a fight. Obi-Wan could kick Picard's ass without even using the Force. You said the Enterprise goes twice as fast as the Falcon, and that's not without using a hyperspace warp. Sara, Sara, why did you have to run away? Sara, Sara, those were just rumors that I was gay. Sara, please stay. Sara, please, baby, stay. You came back and all was good, and we turned on the TV. 8 o'clock at night on Sunday presents nothing much to see. So we head down to Blockbuster to rent ourselves a flick. I want to rent the X-Files and you want Julie Takes a Dick. In the end, I know we should have grabbed that porno film. But I liked Scully and Mulder so much, X-Files went on the bill. You gave me a boot to the bag and headed out of the store. For 2 hours, I was happy. Mulder finally saw his UFO. Sara, Sara, why did you have to run away? Sara, Sara, those were just rumors that I was gay. Sara, please stay. Baby, why don't you stay? Sara, please stay. Don't run away. Sara, you know I love you so, but you gotta realize that I'm not a stupid fucking piece of shit. I've seen Julie Takes a Dick, and I'll tell you, there's never been a movie so poorly scripted, so poorly acted, with such stupid people. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't try to be naive or even a little bit selfish, but I know the fact is that I am the smartest fucking being on the planet. You know, I even slowed the movie down to see if there was even full insertion. No, that didn't happen. There was no full insertion. Now, you look at something like Star Trek, and you wonder, these guys can take on an entire galaxy of aliens without using the Force. Come on, this is not gonna happen. You need the Force if you're going to kill anything. I'm not fucking bullshitting you. You need the Force, you need the Force, you need the Force, indeed of course, you need the Force, you do, indeed. Baby, I'm sitting on this $450 chair, and I'm waiting for you to come and sit on my lap and tell me all your problems. Well, I say, Sara, Sara, why did you have to run away? Sara, Sara, those were just rumors that I was gay. Sara, please stay. Sara, please stay. Sara, Sara, why did you have to run away? Sara, Sara, those were just rumors that I was gay. Sara, please stay. Sara, please stay. Come from miles around to yell and scream and spam. They spam their website, spam their script. In 2 minutes they're banned. Norway hosts a lot of losers, not one's hopped on Quake. The second X removes the ban. X makes his first mistake. O lines, K lines, G lines can't keep the morons away. Only Netkey, the evil op, can make the channel's day. But when the egg drop removes a ban, the llamas make their move. Only if they're the one awake up can the channel keep its groove. You attack them with ICMP. Disconnects fly like those lame ass geeks. And you're floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Llamas joining parting just like the campus loser who can't get into college parties. Sometimes you wonder why you're ever here at all. Dallas splits and stammers, Chicago it is hammered, it stalls. And you're floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Dreaming of a network that has shit that's in Sweden and all of its neighboring countries. QG whining that no one would like to hold his hand. Nemi kicks him quiet cheers, ooh, he makes the band. Wits and Wolves start up a talk about the greatness of NT. Nightstars spams a URL to chat on iParty. Nigel starts using me commands just to raise some hell. Woo GFK types talk 1PD says Lego smells. Then the llamas think they breathe us that we've seen their way. Until every op in the channel starts spamming out he's gay. D13 starts spamming of UO. Sandstorm says shut up you dumbo. And you're floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Llamas joining parting just like the campus loser who can't get into college parties. Sometimes you wonder why you're ever here at all. Dallas splits and stammers, Chicago it is hammered and stalled. Oh yeah, go floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Dreaming of a network that has shit that's in Sweden and all of its neighboring countries. Yeehaw! And you're using words like Haxer, Sack Nugget, Paste, and Lead. Watches all of undernet, can't stay on its own feet. And you're floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Llamas joining parting just like the campus loser who can't get into college parties. Since the last song, lots of peeps have asked me why was I not heard. I say you're not lead enough, and Skid says that's absurd. The brain throws a ban on me and kicks me without a sound. I feel like I'm Valium, I'll be back for next round. Stubbs does one more Cartman voice, that's why we party. SKAs is written in, why not, it could be anybody. And one more crash and one more burn, I think you Linux is my style. When will users ever learn that Windows is the file? Windows is why we see ping timeout. If it's someone cool, the channel goes and posts. And you're floating down the river, landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Lemons joining parties like the campus loser who can't get into college parties. Sometimes you wonder why you're ever here at all. Dallas splits and stammers, Chicago it is hammered, it's all. And you're floating down the river and landing in the ocean and swimming in the IRC. Dreaming of a network that has shit listed Sweden and everybody else but me. Was just young, Grandpa used to say that it ain't cool to stay home from school or let your friends be gay. Grandpa used to take me to the park where kids would call me names, but Grandpa always stood up for me when he beat them with his cane. Don't understand why the cops hated Grandpa so much. I could sure see the reason when he smacked the mayor with his crutch. And Grandpa said, why can't we all live our lives on a dream and live in a world where all's not as it seems? He said that I've been everywhere I wanted to be. He said, why can't we all live our lives on a dream? Most people go to church on Sunday, but me and Grandpa, we stayed home. We would watch the Smurfs and eat a whole box of Cheerios. Then we'd go to the video store and Grandpa rented pornography. He told me that if I worked hard that could soon be me. At the time I didn't know what Grandpa meant by what he said. Later on I realized that Grandpa was messed up in the head. And he said, why can't we all live our lives on a dream and live in a world where all's not as it seems? He said that I've been everywhere I wanted to be. So why can't we all live our lives on a dream? Why can't we all live our lives on a dream and live in a world where all's not as it seems? Grandpa said I've been everywhere I wanted to be. Why can't we all live our lives on a dream? Now that Grandpa's gone, I'll continue his legacy. That means sharing the knowledge with all kids who come near me. I will make up a world and preach it to you through song, because that's what he wanted all along. When he told me, why can't we all live our lives on a dream and live in a world where all's not as it seems? He said, I've been everywhere I wanted to be. So why can't we all live our lives on a dream? Grasslands, I start jumping on Koopas. Maybe a piranha plant and a couple Goombas. Sit and crouch on this white block a while. Grab me a warp whistle and a smile. I made Larry put his wand on file. It's a little warmer here, this should be much more fun. I'm sure it would be, except for the batshit crazy sun. Swoops down from the sky, aims for my head. Misses, but paratroopa hits instead. I defeat Morton, earn some mushroom cred. I wanna ride in Goomba shoe, jump up on Spinies, jump up on Lakitu. Jump on top of the world while wearing Kuribo shoe. These are all the things that I wanna do. There's no way that I could be more true. I wanna jump up over the plants, walk on fire, and stomp on Koopas while wearing Goomba's shoe. Watch my step, cause in the waters where large cheap dwells, knock him in the jaw with a liberated turtle shell. Get myself a rather useless frog suit. Whoever thought of this was quite a fruit. Shove Wendy O's wand up her chute. Grass is green and blocks are large, I thought I'd seen it all. Giant Koopa Troopas here must shop at Big and Tall. What's this here? It's a Tanuki suit. It's almost as cool as the shoe. Put the smack down on Iggy too. I'm almost there to Goomba's shoe. Jump up on Spinies, jump up on Lakitu. Jump on top of the world while wearing Kuribo's shoe. These are all the things that I wanna do. There's no way that I could be more true. I wanna
Warez and Goomba in a bright green crew, and he's hopping towards me. I'll need to drop below and knock him out by hitting the block below him, and then I'll jump on top and into his sock. I'll stomp Goombas, Troopas, Koopas, Cheap Cheeps, Bullet Bills, and Paratroopers, Torpedo Tits, Fuzzy Beetles, Dry Bones, Ghosts, and Parabeetles, Fire Snakes, Rocky Wrench, Chain Chomp, Spike, and Ball Bomb, and of course the Thwomp. I'll deal justice in Goomba's shoe. This is my goal in life forever, to never have to ever leave Goomba's shoe. Jump up on top of Spinies, jump up on like it too. Jump on top of the world while wearing Goomba's shoe. These are all the things that I wanna do. There's no way that I could be more true. I wanna jump up over the plants, walk on fire, and stomp on Koopas while wearing Goomba's shoe. Jump up upon Spinies, jump up on Lakitu. Jump on top of the world while wearing Goomba's shoe. These are all the things that I wanna do. There's no way that I could be more true. I wanna jump up over the plants, walk on fire, and stomp on Koopas wearing Goomba's shoe. Kuribo's shoe, Kuribo's shoe, I love this shoe. Channel, sitting high on the hog, bragging about his network skills. The truth is that he's fucking the dog and probably barely pays his bills. Brags about some software he just got sent to him in the mail. Goes on about how great it is, but his commands to use it fail. In a quick chat, never even tried playing the game. Cause if he did, he'd probably lose, and he couldn't take the shame. Cause he's the lamest, gayest, stupid op in the world. Has the acne of a little 12-year-old girl. 400-pound fat-ass glasses taped above the nose. He's the lamest, gayest, stupid op in the world. Topic to some website that puts Windows movies down. If he is wrong and you are right, you and you without a sound. Calls down Canada and then you insult the USA. He calls you a stupid flaming queer and you call him a lame ass gay. Throws a fit Probably in Wallops he's offering a Microsoft beta or two. 'Cause he's the lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. Has the acne of a little 12-year-old girl. 400-pound fat ass glasses taped above the nose. 'Cause he's the lamest, gayest, stupid off and everybody knows. Stupid off in the world. Has the acne of a little 12-year-old girl. 400-pound fat ass glasses taped above the nose. Lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. He's the lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. The acne of a little 12-year-old girl. 400-pound fat ass glasses taped above the nose. 'Cause he's the lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. The lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. 400-pound fat ass glasses taped above the nose. Has the acne of a little 12-year-old girl. 'Cause he's the lamest, gayest, stupid off in the world. Describing someone who is gay that looks really, really gay to all. Duper is the word I use when going to pick up black leather from Stacy's down at the local mall. Keen is the word I use when dancing to opera music when the Elton John CD has just been scratched. Yucky, yucky, poo-poo is the phrase I will say to you when you bring back my Ford Pinto and it's rashed. Crying, 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 put on my brand new pair of pink bunny socks. Oh, and I'm over in Boston drinking an espresso, thinking that I'm barely alive. Some big dude named Bubba says, let me be your lover, come on and do the big gay drive. Watch a Women's Network, learning how to knit myself a quilt. When I was just a boy in my class and all the other kids would say, do you want to go kiss a girl? I would say no thanks, but if you're not doing anything later, we could give adult love in the world. Later on in high school festive, when it came time to play football, and every guy I tackled got grow. I would get more depressed than a narcoleptic Prozac addict, because after every lawsuit I mow. Drinking Shirley Temples with no alcohol while watching Melrose plays. Over in Boston, drinking an espresso, thinking that I'm barely alive.
says let me be your lover. Come on and do the big jive. Watching Women's Network, learning how to make myself a quill. Take it away. Midi rocks your nads. Skibbity yibbity 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 yibbity, yeah. Skibbity up, pop up, skibbity up, skibbity up, lickety lickety bop, yeah. No, I didn't miss my cue. It's right here. Whoa, and I'm hungover in Boston, drinking an espresso, thinking that I'm barely alive. Some big dude named Bubba says, let me be your lover, come on and do the big game jive. Watching Women's Network, learning how to knit myself a quilt. Oh yeah, people often ask me why I'm gay, why don't I like women? Is it because I fear the smell of fish? I say no, it's cause I love the smell of Calvin Klein on Mr. Olympian Austrian dish. Once I had a job as a butcher, I got the job because I told my boss I love handling meat. All the handsome men in there playing with all those power tools was something like a visual treat. Have a can of Fresca, then go volunteer at the YMCA. Hungover in Boston, drinking an espresso, thinking that I'm barely alive. Some big dude named Bubba said, let me be your lover, come on and do the big jive. Watching Women's Network, learning how to make myself a quill. One more time, hungover in Boston, drinking an espresso, thinking that I'm barely alive. Some big dude named Bubba says, let me be your lover, come on and do the big jive. Watching Women's Network, learning how to make myself a quilt. Such a lovely quilt, yeah. Sunny Sunday morning and I've chosen to sleep in. The birds are chirping, cats meowing, and I'm wearing sheepskin. The smell of roses in the air and tulip scents abound. I've decided to ignore the roadkill on the ground. It's too nice to let a dead dog wreck my day. Egg sunny side up along with 2 slices of toast. Life is feeling pretty good, but I'm too good to boast. Won a game of Quake 3 last night, 42-4. And while I say good games, the kids call my mom a whore. And they call me a Z-bot using prick. And I'm so happy that I'm feeling crappy, that I feel this happy deep inside. That I'm feeling happy, that I'm feeling crappy down inside. Happiness is just a blemish on the face of life. I'll wake up tomorrow and I will be feeling fine. Hey yo. Ignorance is bliss, so why don't we all go get pissed? Life took a swing at me, but it's too bad it missed pale. Pizza and a can of Pringles, all washed down with Coke. Much like sex, I finish it off by having a smoke. And I say good to everybody, and they all say back, God damn you fucking dumb retard, it's Monday, lick my sack. And I cry myself to sleep once again, jogging on the interstate, and some chick in a Porsche stops by and says, come on, I'll give you some of my fresh borscht. Gladly I accept a ride and ask her if she minds telling me why she offers borscht. She says entity can't rhyme. I thought the whole world knew all along. And I'm so happy that I'm feeling crappy, that I feel this happy deep inside. Life's so crappy that I'm feeling happy, that I'm feeling crappy down inside. Happiness is just a blemish on the face of life. I will wake up tomorrow and I will be feeling fine. Hey, ignorance is bliss, so why don't we all get pissed? Life took a swing at me, but it's too bad it missed. I'm so happy that I'm feeling crappy, that I feel this happy deep inside. Life's so crappy that I'm feeling happy, that I'm feeling crappy down inside. Happiness is just a blemish on the face of life. I will wake up tomorrow and I will be feeling fine. Hey, so why don't we all go get pissed? Life took a swing at me, but it's too bad it missed pay-o.
this year for Christmas, would you please give me a box set of fisting porn on DVD, a ball gag, a leather mask, and anal beads, Lubriderm, and the new Britney CD. Down by the fireplace I sat last night, basking in the warmth of the firelight, thinking to myself as someone might, why does Michael Jackson love asses so tight? Eggnog and rum and candy canes, TV specials and video games, Garfield, Charlie Brown, it's all the same. I know all the actors in Home Alone. Have a Merry Christmas. I can't wait to open up all these gifts, even though I know what they are. We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. I don't know how drunk I am, but I know I just hit on my cousin. We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes. Uh-oh, Grandpa's catheter just sprung a hole. Tried to aim for the floor, but he hit the rolls. So watch out, Dad, duck and dodge the chunks that Mom blows. Pumpkin pie, butter tarts, and Grandma's shortbread. I need another rumble like a hole in my head, but I don't want a mandarin orange instead. But I won't be happy until I am fed. Quit your bitching is what Uncle Joe said to me, or up your ass you'll find the Christmas tree. Back in my day we worked 8 days a week. Back in my time nothing was free. Have a Merry Christmas. Whose great idea was it to put a lump of coal in my stocking? We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. Are there 2 of you, or am I seeing double like usual? We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Tell the kids that Santa's dead and he's burning in hell. Tell them that this is what happens when you ass rape an elf. He decked his bells with holly down at the mall without pants. He's got a spot reserved for him down at Neverland Ranch. Santa was a pedophile molesting girls and boys. He took that magic bag and rubbed his balls with all the toys. Rudolph is a brown noser and all the elves are gay. Frosty was a fluffer until he melted away. The family's all here and we all tell our tales, like how I had a sister but then she turned male, and how I put my dad's truck on eBay for sale, and the rotten flowers why those crumb cakes are stale. Jingle your bells and silence your nights, electrocute yourself while you put up the lights. Go to Walmart and get in white trash fights, and go to City Hall and fight for white trash rights. Pine tree, spruce tree, who gives a damn? It's all propaganda started by the man to take our money as fast as he can. It's become more commercial than used panties. Have a Merry Christmas. I hope that there's devil's lettuce inside those brownies Grandma's baking now. We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. Let's get to the opening. I wanna play with my new blow-up doll. We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. I can't wait to open up all these gifts, even though I know what they are. We'll have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. I don't know how drunk I am, but I know I just hit on my cousin. We'll have a very Merry Christmas.